Looking for a change of scenery? Is your current city too expensive, isolated, or even boring? Many factors play into truly loving where you live. Affordability and career opportunities certainly contribute, but you should discount daily commute, access to quality education and healthcare, crime rates, and general well-being. Welcome back, guys, to another video of Priceless Extension. As a part of the best places to live in the US, here we are with some 15 places to live in the USA. This is going to be a really informative source for you, so make sure to stick till the end. Boston. People who live in Boston are largely pleased with their community, as the metro area ranks 4th out of the 150 most populous metro areas in the US in the Sharecare Community Well-Being Index, which surveys people across the country, asking about their overall happiness, sense of community pride, and sense of security, among other details. Additionally, Boston ranks number 17th for college readiness among high school students, based on data from the US News Best High Schools ranking. Miami. Miami is a pricey place to live, but many of the factors falling under quality of life make it a worthy hometown. Miami scores well for its college readiness among high school students, overall well-being of residents, and for its relatively low rates of property, crime, and murder. One trade-off, as is the case with many more populous metro areas, is the commute, as Miami area residents spend on average nearly 30 minutes going from home to work, 3 minutes more than the national average. Fayetteville, Arkansas. Fayetteville has residents who get to spend less time between work and home. The average morning commute is just 20.9 minutes. The northwestern Arkansas metro area sees high performances among high school students, as it ranks 33rd out of 150 in college readiness. These details, along with relatively low crime rates and a low cost of living, contribute to Fayetteville's spot at number 4 in the overall best places to live ranking. Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Lancaster's best score among these included in the Quality of Life Index is for the metro area's proximity to quality health care based on data from the US News Best Hospitals rankings, for which it ranks 7th out of the 150 places on the list. Lancaster also ranks 17th out of the 150 most populous metro areas in the US for its low rates of property, crime, and murder, based on 2020 data from the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Reno, Nevada. Reno may be a bit more off the beaten path than other metro areas on the list. It sits on the western edge of Nevada, with the closest major city, Sacramento, more than 2 hours away by car, but it offers plenty of residents of all ages. Reno ranks 10th out of the 150 metro areas on the list of college readiness among high school students. For working adults, the average annual commute is short, at just 22.1 minutes. Boise, Idaho. Boise ranks 7th out of the 150 metro areas on the list for its low crime rates. Just 8 murders occurred in the metro area in 2020, and there were about 924 property crimes per 100,000 people in 2020, which is the most recent complete data set from the FBI at the time of calculation. Both statistics are well below the average in the US and compared to metro areas of a similar size. Grand Rapids, Michigan. This western Michigan metro area boasts high scores in crime, college readiness among high school students, and commute. The average morning commute for Grand Rapids area residents is just 21.8 minutes. For the Grand Rapids metro area, the weakest score of the categories that made up the quality of life ranking is for access to quality health care. Hospitals that rank highly on the best hospitals list aren't as close as other metro areas, but Grand Rapids still ranks better than 88 places in the category. San Diego. You'll be hard-pressed to find someone who lives in the San Diego metro area who isn't happy and living there. Warm weather, sunny days, and proximity to the beach certainly contribute to San Diego's ranking 8th in the Sharecare Community Well-Being Index out of the 150 most populous metro areas in the US. San Diego also ranks 11th for college readiness among high school students, based on data from the Best High Schools ranking. Fort Collins, Colorado. Residents report being satisfied with life in Fort Collins, as it ranks number 23 out of 150 most populous metro areas in the US in the Sharecare Community Well-Being Index, combined with low crime rates and high test scores among high school students to showcase college readiness. Fort Collins take the number 10 spot for the quality of life. Additionally, Fort Collins is seeing many people moving to the metro area, with its population having grown by 8.2% between 2015 and 2019 due to the net migration alone. Santa Rosa, California. This metro area in California wine country ranks highly for reported positive well-being among residents, low rates of property crime and murder, and high scores among high school students to showcase college readiness. In particular, Santa Rosa ranks 12th out of the 150 most populous metro areas in the U.S. on the Sharecare Community Well-Being Index and 25th for its low crime rates. Melbourne, Florida. Jumping from the number 22 spot last year to number 7 for 2021 to 2022, the Melbourne metro area is home to Cape Canaveral and John F. Kennedy Space Center, which means the area is home to many engineers, scientists, and specialists in the aerospace industry. Children in the area show similar promise for technical and high-flying careers, as Melbourne ranks 5th out of the 150 most populous metro areas in the U.S. for college readiness among high school students. The average morning commute is 1.7 minutes less than the national average at 25.2 minutes. San Jose, California. San Jose takes the top spot for college readiness among high school students, tied with Boulder, Colorado. Additionally, San Jose residents report general satisfaction with where they live, as San Jose ranks 3rd out of the 150 most populous metro areas in the U.S. in the Sharecare Community Well-Being Index. One trade-off is the time spent getting to work. The average morning commute is 29.5 minutes. Another trade-off is the high home prices, with the median home price above $1.3 million for the metro area. Naples, Florida. This South Florida metro area along the Gulf Coast takes the number 7 spot of the overall best place to live ranking, helped by its scores for well-being, crime rates, and college readiness among high school students. Naples ranked 26th for college readiness among high school students out of the 150 metro areas on the list and the 13th for well-being. With a median age of 50.8 years, it's also a popular place to live for retirees. Boulder, Colorado. The number 1 place to live in the U.S. for 2021 to 2022 takes the number 2 spot in the quality of life category. Boulder ties for the top spot with San Jose for its test scores among high school students to determine college readiness. Boulder residents also report that they're happily living in the area. The Colorado metro area ranks 5th out of the 150 metro areas on the list of the Sharecare Community Well-Being Index. Ann Arbor, Michigan. This Michigan metro area of less than 400,000 residents is the home to the University of Michigan, which naturally means many residents are connected to the college and its associated health system. Ann Arbor ties for the number 1 spot for the proximity to quality health care with Kalamazoo, Michigan, Reading, Pennsylvania, York, Pennsylvania, and Trenton, New Jersey. The area isn't just recognized for its higher education opportunities. The metro area ranks 3rd out of the 150 most populous metro areas in the U.S. for college readiness among high school students and 2nd for well-being, making it the number 1 place to live in 2022. Well, that's all we have for you today. If you enjoyed the content of this video, click the subscribe button so you can receive more content like this every week. Make sure to comment and let us know. Also, if you have any other recommendations or have any feedback, let me know. I would be happy to check it out. Till then, stay tuned.